Hello, spiritual family. This is Laura Byrne, and welcome to the weekly forecast. We will be working with specific archangels, getting energy for the beginning, middle, and end of the week. A little bit of love, a little bit of affirmation. So let's get going, and thank you, everyone that has been watching. Coral is our color that we're working with. Allow flow and synchronicity into your life. So we'll be working with Michael and Archangel Nathaniel, who helps people to step into their true potential, light workers, and it's like he amplifies the light within. So when you're stuck and you feel like you've hit a block or you need illumination, work with Nathaniel. And a little bit about this color. Coral restores physical vitality with its grounding properties, releasing stress and worry and anxiety. See from a different point of view with coral and heal a broken heart and unrequited love. So that's our focus for this week. So I'm just gonna do a prayer with everyone. We're gonna anchor in that energy for this week, Monday on through the weekend. So we're just closing our eyes, open our hearts, calling in the guardian angels now, and Archangel Michael and Nathaniel, asking them for a blessing of protection and safety throughout this week, helping us to be able to feel comfortable working with them and talking with them every day. We're asking them to place us in a coral color light ray where they're going to program it with healing, knowledge, energy, and anything else that we need for each day. So feel free to call on them each day, visualize this color, and see yourself in a bubble of this light. And God's love and light is always flowing through it. Okay, so I feel like we're starting this week off on the right foot, and I'm going to be using How to Be a Wildflower deck. 78 symbols from nature to guide and inspire you. So I'm going to be using this for our positive thoughts, inspiration for the week, and they gave me 2 cards already from it, and I love these cards because each one has something different on it, so different symbols. And if you go on my TikTok, I've done cards where I was like, okay, which card are you drawn to out of 1, 2, or 3? So these are a lot of fun to do those types of readings with. Our first one we have is the bird, and it says, you are free to fly. So the angels are telling me this is for people that are hesitating on making choices, or they feel stuck or limited in their situation or relationships. You are free to fly. You always have a choice. And then this one, you can think of it like a flower, sunflower, or sunlight. Give me the splendid silent sun with all his beams, full dazzling. That's actually a phrase from Walt Whitman. So I feel like this is about flying free, synchronicities already, and shining. Okay? Step into that. Be true to who you are. Now, the love cards. So we have for the beautifully, wonderful, fabulous single people. We have let your friendships help you and healing family issues. So this is about getting out more with people. Sometimes if you're looking for a relationship, it may mean you're going to make those connections through the people that you're hanging around. Ask for and accept support from others. And they're also saying to get out, this in general is to get out of, the mundane routines. Do something different. Sign up for classes. Start, joining other people in exercise or whatever the case may be. And then the healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So if there's couples that watch this and you're like, wow, this fits for me, remember, always take it in, okay? I'm just kind of making sure I get a little bit of love stuff in, because that's 99.99% people want to know about that. So I'm trying to do a little bit each time, okay? Healing family issues. So this may be looking at your family patterns and their relationships with other people and how they interact, and are you bringing that energy into your current family dynamic, into your love relationships, into your career? Are you bringing things that were programmed into you, or judgments about who you are and how you should behave from childhood into now? And is it serving you? If it's not serving you, it's time to look at those beliefs and say, you know what, I'm going to be extra aware of when I'm interacting with this person, because they trigger me, and then I start acting like things from that happened to me from my childhood, or they remind me. Oftentimes when we get triggered by people, it means here's an opportunity to learn and heal. And so we can be, okay, it's not really about this person, it's about the feelings they bring out. And I'm going to identify and work through those feelings, maybe of insecurity or inferiority or things of that nature, and heal that from within. Now, for the couples, we got some of the same cards again. We have let your friendships help you. So that card comes out again. And then we have give your relationships a chance. Work on your partnership. So this may be putting in that effort, but maybe you're involving your friends. Maybe they're helping you to see a different perspective. Maybe it's about, sometimes it may be people taking trips together with their friends, engaging more, getting out. It may be that the couple's so enmeshed that they don't have, it's like they're one unit and they need to separate a little bit. There needs to be a little bit of their own hobbies, their own goals, and then come back together. Or one person their whole life revolves around another, and that's not healthy. We want to make sure you have your own interests, goals, and hobbies too. Okay? And so that's the energy that I got. So again, just take what fits for your situation. This is a general energy reading. Now, beginning of the week, we have the card. I'm going to show this to you how it is. The Golden Palace. And what I get from the angels is that dreams come true. But in the case of this reading, the card did show up in the protection mode. So when something is reversed, it doesn't always mean it's a bad thing, but it just means pay attention. Okay? So I'm going to give you the meaning of this card. Let go of your tight hold on what you believe security should look like. Now is the time to conserve your energy and count your blessings. Resist the pull to become miserly. So this may be being tight with money, tight with your time, and how you're spending it with other people. There will be enough money, love, youth, food, and shelter to go around. A mindset of fear and lack will shut off the flow of true abundance. And they want me to give you an example from my life is that, what I do for a living is I do energy work, angel energy work, readings, everything. And if I start focusing on, I don't have enough clients this week or whatever's going on, then I get stuck in this loop of fear and it doesn't help me. It's like things tighten up and then I don't have enough for that week. So it's just more of like not tying to an outcome. Like the angels really talk about not putting things on a shelf or a pedestal, and then it makes when you're neutral, things work out better. So that, again, they brought that up for everybody in general. So I just gave you an example from me. So I always try to focus on abundance and whoever needs help to come, not on how am I going to get this money or that money. Everybody falls into those traps every once in a while, or what you want for a relationship. Now, the middle of the week, we have the card. It has an elephant with a bird on it, and they're both if you look at this, they're facing different directions, and it says stuck in the mud. But what I get is that this is temporary. You're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. So sometimes when we get stuck or we feel like we hit a block, instead of just trying to break through the wall or things of that nature, we need to just stop and be in it. Okay, things are going slower than I would like, but maybe it means I just need to stop and focus on me more than pushing on the situation. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you into muddier places. So I see the more that you're struggling and pushing and forcing, you're going to sink deeper into the mud. So they said, take a step back, go slow, and you'll find your way out. So it may be like in the middle of the week, you're like, I don't know. It could be a situation that happens, or you're thinking. So where it's just like you're going in circles and it just feels like no matter what I do, I'm coming back to where I was before. Now, our card for the end of the week is Metamorphosis. And this one, it shows a lot of different things going on. So we see the butterflies in there. We have the flamingos. All this change happens from going through the struggle earlier in the week. And you know, the angels tell me don't think of the reading as negative or like, oh gosh, here we go. It's more of just, it may, you know, struggle may happen in different ways. It may be very subtle for you. It may be very strong for someone else. But the more that you're aware and you're like, okay, these are kind of projected to happen, how can I work on myself this week? So if you start working with Michael and Nathaniel, they'll help you so that even if a little bumps in the road happen, you're like, oh wow, it really wasn't that bad. And they help me to gain a different perspective. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of your life needs to die. Letting go is not easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life or how you live it. Another thing I get is that you're being asked to let go of low self-worth and things that no longer serve you. So again, and I know there's like a Lionsgate portal or something that's happening right now. I'm not an expert in that stuff, so that's why you guys don't hear me talking about it. But I do pay attention and notice what's happening energetically, you know, and things of that nature. So there may be where the beginning of the week you're shedding your skin. You know, you're like a snake or a dragon shedding its skin, and then at the end of the week you're shining bright, you're flying on, you know. It just, or you can think of it like a phoenix if you want something more appealing, you know. I do feel like a lot of people are in this transition mode, and that the more that you just kind of flow through it, don't try to push or force, it seems like things work out for the better. Okay, and then I think that's all the information that the angels wanted to say for this week. So again, my spiritual family, thank you for being here. I'm blessing everyone that is watching, sharing life with your friends, and let's have a wonderful week.